trying to understand it from a pitcher's perspective here, because let's say you hit him accidentally. Is there a way to say, I'm sorry, or my bad, or got away from me? Because if you look at Ureña's reaction, he's waiting for somebody to come out to the mound. He throws his glove down. So it doesn't look like he's contrite, apologetic. It feels like there was a little bit more combative attitude.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's why I think, the assumption is what everybody felt. And it's an intense game, right? I mean, you have a 5.5 ounce baseball that's throwing 97 miles an hour, and it can actually really hurt people. So that's where I think this level of, everybody being angry about it on both sides. Yeah, it didn't look good, Dan. It didn't look good. Here's a guy in his last, just quickly, his last 7 starts. He's thrown 30 innings. He's walked 14 batters. That's almost 5 per 9. 5 every game, right? Mm-hmm. 4+. Yeah. So, he doesn't have command. He's hit, that was his 12th batter in 129 innings. I'm not making an excuse for the kid. It looks awful. It shouldn't have been done. I wasn't the best guy to be able to throw a ton of strikes, but I had the ability to command the pitch, and I knew kind of generally where I'm going. And the optics say awful, awful, awful. I never, ever did I hit a guy in the big leagues because he was wearing me out or my team. The only time that it was ever directed was usually a manager because I was protecting my players, and usually meant either if somebody came in hard at home or at second base to break up a double play, or if one of my guys were getting worn out during the series, you get the directive. And it's very simple. A lot of times, veteran pitchers understand and know what they have to do to defend their players, because the last thing you want in your clubhouse are players thinking that the pitchers don't protect you.
Yeah, I guess trying to understand this, and also, does this continue now? If you were pitching tonight for the Braves and you're facing the Marlins, would you have to be told anything? What would happen in the first inning?
Oh no, I'm picking. I don't know, pick your guy in the lineup, and it would be first inning. So long as there weren't already warnings, I think Donnie knows. I think Tim Wallach knows. I think Juan Nieves knows. The coaching staff are there, Pags and all those guys. Those are veteran guys. Donnie's been around a long time. There's not going to be like, hey, what are they doing? There will be, if there's a warning issued, you don't want your pitcher to get thrown out because of it. But if there's not, I think there needs to be some retaliation because it looked very obvious. But
you're going to get the warning. You know that the umpire is going to say to you pregame, hey, Al, if you're going inside early, I'm going to run you.
Okay, well, then now that changes it because I don't want to get thrown out of the game in the first inning. I would probably pick my spot later in the game to make it seem not so obvious. But somewhere along the line, your guys have to know, Dan, that you can't be pincushions for opposing teams. That was the whole Tony La Russa thing. You get one of mine, I get 2 of yours. You hit my 3-hitter, I hit your 3-hitter. So, that's the way – listen – I mean, it's not that long ago. I mean, we know the stories of Don Drysdale and Bob Gibson, and, if guys just dug in, they would apologize to Bob Gibson and say, sorry, Mr. Gibson, I was just trying to get a better footing, and he'd knock you down. We're no longer, 60s, 70s baseball, but, something needs to be done just to say, hey, you can't get away with that.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.